Hey everyone, so today I'm going to teach you how to do a smoky eye look, a blue smoky eye, and a contoured face. And basically what that is it just highlights the main portions of your face to make your natural features pop and come alive. So hopefully this video tutorial is helpful to all of you. And thanks for watching. Okay everyone, so let's get started. Some steps that I've already taken beforehand is I've cleansed my face, I have toned it, and I have moisturized it. And I also applied primer all over my face. I used my NARS primer and I used my NARS eye primer. You don't necessarily need an eye primer. Personally, I like it. And the way that I'm going to teach you to do the smoky eye is the way I learned in beauty school. I kind of feel like it's probably like the easiest way. Sorry, the shine is actually from a mirror. I have it next to me, so it's probably going to glare a little bit. The palette that I'm using is from Sephora. This was my Christmas present to myself. Anybody who's like makeup obsessed knows that you got this for like $50, and part of why I'm using it is because at the bottom it comes with all of these cream eyeliners, and I'm going to use the blue cream eyeliner as the base for my smoky eye. Sorry about that. Alright, so I'm going to take this brush and I'm going to use the concealer side of it. I'm going to dip it into the blue. What you want to do is you want to line your lid with this, but you want to line the entire lid and then blend up. And with a smoky eye, the best thing to do, especially if you're going to use liquid of any kind, is to really do one eye at a time. So I'm lining my lid. It's really blue, see? And now I'm going to take my blend brush. This is the MAC 224. And I'm going to start blending upwards. I don't know if you can really see. Let me look into this mirror for you guys so you can see better. I'm going to blend upwards, and it can be a little messy because it is a smoky eye, and smoky eyes are a little bit messy. So sorry, it's a little easier for me to check with that. And don't worry if it's a little messy, because right now I don't even have my foundation on. I'm going to apply foundation last. So now we're going to do this to the other side. And again, I'm going to line the entire lid. My lids are actually a little bit uneven. I know I've said this in other videos, but you'll probably notice it more now since I'm putting heavier makeup on myself. I don't know if you can tell. I can see the difference already. I can see where I need to put more makeup. And okay, so now that I've done that, I'm going to kind of start to layer the color on. I am going to use, where did my brush go? This is the MAC 213, And again, I'm using a color from the Sephora palette. I'm going to use this this dark blue right over here. And I'm going to put that color on the lid and I'm going to blend it. I feel bad. I know you guys kind of can't see. Can you see if I go this way? Maybe. Don't worry if you get any fallout color. I have a little bit, but I actually don't have that much fallout. But you're gonna cover it with your foundation anyway. Now, even though this is a blue smoky eye, I like to incorporate some black. And where I'm going to incorporate the black is going to be right in the ends. And I am going to do that with a pencil brush. So this is the MAC 219. And I'm using black. And I'm just putting it in the corner right here. And I'm not really even doing anything fancy with it. I just kind of did the corner of the eye. And I'm taking the blend brush again, this big one, and I'm just kind of blending it. I'm gonna do the same to the other side. Because the smoky eye is like a very dramatic look, a lot of people like to add fake eyelashes to it. I do it too when I'm going out, but it's a rainy night in New York City. And I'm not going anywhere. This is purely for purposes of the tutorial. So now I'm going to start applying my concealer and my other makeup, and I will go back to my eyes and add the highlight on the top. This concealer is from Physicians Formula. I've showed it a few times, and I really love it for an under eye concealer, especially for people with dark color under their eyes, and I get that a lot. So sometimes I blend it out with my finger. You can too. I'll even do that on clients, actually. I think it comes out a little bit more even. By the way, if you're doing makeup on a client and you are going to touch their face, please ask them for their permission first. Don't just go and start touching someone's face. I mean, I know that you're the makeup artist, but still, don't just touch someone's face. So, okay, so now, just going through some of my colors, and let me see. Of course, I can't see. I'm going to be using MAC NW15 for my overall coverage. Some people use a foundation brush. I'm not. I'm using my beauty blender. It's actually clean, but the color kind of just stays on here even when you clean it. I'm going to use the beauty blender because, first of all, this is a thick foundation, and I like to tone it down. And also I love how the Beauty Blender feels on my face. Like I would never use the brushes again if I didn't have to. So I'm going to put this all over my face. It's blended in pretty well, but I'm actually going to add just a little bit more for a little more coverage. I especially go under the eyes and make sure that that's really, really blended. Make sure you just blend up into the hairline. Okay. Alright, so that looks good. So I'm going to blend that in just a little bit more on the sides there. Okay, so now the next thing that I'm going to do before I set my makeup is I am going to contour and highlight my face. And I'm going to use a color that is much darker than me. I'm going to be using MAC's NW45 for my contour. And as you can see, this is definitely not my skin tone. And I'm going to do this the way that I was taught to do it in beauty school, so because I like the effect of it once it's blended. So I'm just gonna wipe the brush down a little. That's the yellow. So I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna put it on my nose, and for a few minutes I'm gonna look like maybe a character out of The Lion King. So when you contour, you want to start right here and go around. And I'm going to be contouring my nose and my cheekbones, but you can contour your nose, your cheekbones, your forehead, and of course your jawline. And that is what I mean by I'm going to look a little crazy. Now I'm going to take my beauty blender and of course I'm going to blend that in. And the reason that you contour this way is because you are highlighting the shadows in your face. This actually makes your nose appear a little bit smaller. And I'm just blending that out with the beauty blender. Perfectly contoured. It looks a little dark right now because once you contour, you still have to highlight. But before I highlight, I'm going to finish contouring any areas that I was going to previously contour. And actually, I think I may contour the jawline as well. Again, I'm going to be contouring my cheekbones, and this is the cheekbone. So you want to line right along the bone structure. You can feel it. And don't make that face to do it. You don't need to. Just follow your bone. See that? And you're going to blend that in. That's also going to give you kind of like a little bit of a glow also, so you'll look a little bit sun-kissed if you're a little on the light side like I am. And I like looking sun-kissed. I decided that I am going to do the jawline just so you can see. So you start at the ear and you go right down to the jaw, and you want to highlight the natural shadow. And a tip, some people like to make themselves look tan by putting their makeup on a color that's too dark for them. That's insane. Put on your natural color. Find your color. If you don't know your color or you're not good at figuring that out, go to Sephora or MAC or any other place that you can get your makeup done. Have your right color selected for you, and then learn to contour, because contouring will give you that same effect that you want, which is to look a little bit darker without you looking completely unnatural and fake and a completely different skin color, because that, hopefully that's not the plan. Okay. So the next thing I'm going to do, and I'm going to use the Beauty Blender to do it. I have two colors right here. These are concealers, and this is NW15 and this is NC15. And my camera's not the greatest. If you look really closely, this one is the NW15 and this one is the NC15. The NW has like a little more pink in it, and my skin has a little more pink in it. So I'm going to use that to highlight my nose, which I'm going to straight down the middle. See? Right down the middle, and I'm going to blend that in. Okay, I'm also going to highlight right in here, right down here, kind of like in a triangle, right under my eyes, right above my cheekbones. So right now we're highlighting the forehead. Now we're going to kind of make a little triangle kind of shape, like that, and we're going to highlight. And right under the eyes. All right, so we're done highlighting and contouring. So now the next thing that we are going to do is, oh, it's right here. We're going to grab our setting powder, and this brush is actually from Shani Cosmetics. I love it. And I'm going to dip it in the setting powder, and you want to shake it off. You don't want to have too much excess color. And then just brush it all over your face so that your makeup sets. Okay. So now that we've done that, I am going to go back to my eyes and finish up this look. So I'm going to take this brush. This is a MAC brush, and it is the 252. And I'm going to put it in this light peachy color over by the white. And that's going to be my highlighter color. And I like it because it's a matte color. The color below it has a little shimmer to it. You can use either or. And I'm just following my highlight. And I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. The next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take an eyeliner brush. Someone asked me where I got this from. The brand is Tarte. I have no idea where I got this brush from, but I love it. It's like heaven. And I feel bad because I don't have a clue as to where I got it. Oh, and I'm looking around because I can't find my eyeliner. Oh, I found it, actually. Sorry. Okay, so this one's from MAC, and it's a black cream liner. It's called Black Track. And I'm going to line the top of my lid, and I'm going to use this side. And I love this brush. Alright, so I've lined the lid, this one, and you can see the difference, right? Sorry, I know it's hard to see on my camera. I don't even know if you can see the difference. I'm sorry, I'm just applying a little bit more to one eye because as I said, my eyes were a little uneven, so I was just adding some extra color to the scar tissue to get the desired effect from my eyes personally. But I actually did just a very thin line. Unfortunately, when it comes to my left eye, I have to thicken the line so that it's much more even. So now the next thing that I'm going to do to line the bottom lids, I don't want to line the bottom lid in black. I actually want to line it in blue. And I'm going to take that same cream colored blue liner that I used before. I'm going to dip it in the brush, which I've cleaned. See, and I'm going to line the bottom lid. Again, I'm really sorry that I can't look into the camera for this. It's just very hard for me to see without the mirror. But as you can see, I've lined this eye, so now I'm going to do the other one. want to try to show you. I try to get in as close to my waterline as possible, by the way. Okay. So I've done that. And as you can see, it's very smoky. This is a really good look to go out in. I like the blue because I'm blonde and I feel like it, well, I think blue looks nice on a lot of people. I don't think you have to be blonde to wear blue. I do like the blue with the blonde hair. Okay, so now the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my, oops, that's not it. Sorry. Grab my eyelash curler. I'm going to curl my lashes, and to curl your lashes, what do I need to say? You want to get the tip of your lashes into the curler like so and just crunch down and hold it there for a couple seconds. I'm going to do that to both eyes. I have my MAC mascara, but I'm actually going to use the Falsies Volumizing Mascara. I first apply the mascara underneath the lid, and then I apply it over. And then I also do the bottom. And my lashes happen to be blonde, so for me it's very important to wear mascara. Okay. So now that we've done that, I am just going to take my eyebrow brush, whoops, and this eyebrow lining brush, and I'm going to show you how to do your eyebrows. So you want to brush upwards and follow your brow. If you have thick brows, you really don't necessarily need to do this. I don't have very thick brows, and I have blonde brows, so, and I have scarring. Of course I have scarring. So I'm just going to dip it in a brownish color. And I'm going to follow, at first I'm going to follow my brow. You see, I've extended the brow so that it comes, you know, down to here, which I don't have on this side. So now I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. Okay, so that kind of having brows gives it a more polished look. Now I'm going to take my blush brush, which is another shiny brush. It looks very similar to the other one, but if you can see, this one is thinner than this one, which is the one I used to set. And I actually like the blushes that come with the Sephora kit. I am light skinned, so I think I'm going to stick to this peachy pink color right here. And when you apply the blush, you want to take it and you want to apply it to the apple of your cheek, so back here. Just like that. So I look almost done, but no look is complete without a lip color, and A lot of people say don't do a bright lip with a smoky eye, but you know what? You can. And I think I'm gonna do a pink because I like pink and blue. Sorry. Okay, I'm a little annoyed that I can't find the pink lip liner, but that's not an issue. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to just take the lip brush, which is missing. I'm going to take the lip brush and I'm going to dip it in this pink color to line my lips. When you line your lips, you want to line all around. If you have small lips, you may want to go around the lip. Oh, and guys, those flashes of light behind me are actually thunder and lightning. Okay, so now that my lip is lined in this pink color, there's tons of really pretty colors in the Sephora kit, and I think closed on me. I think I'm gonna go with this one. I know you can barely see it. It's really, really pretty pink. I'm gonna mix them actually. It's two pinks. And they both have a little sheen to them, so I'm not going to add any lip gloss or anything else. This is my complete blue smoky eye look with a pink lip gloss and a contoured face. So this is, if I was going to go out in club and I was going to go party, this would be my final look. And obviously makeup really does do a lot for people, because I looked kind of shitty before this video, and now that it's over, good. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I hope you found it really helpful. I know it's a little long, but it's an all over face tutorial, and hopefully this teaches someone something. Bye guys.